Hello and welcome back to my channel. Lately I have been experimenting with a few different fashion styles, and one of those styles in particular is the dark academia style. If you don't know what dark academia is, I would describe it as a very classic style. It's very similar to preppy fashion but not as colourful. That's where the dark comes in. And then obviously it plays on a lot of elements of academia like college professors, school uniforms. It also has a bit of a mystical quality to it. And I have told you guys that I am going to make a video that's all dedicated to how to dress in the dark academia style of fashion, and that should be up on my channel fairly soon. But in the meantime, I thought what I could do is a little thrift flip of a men's oversized blazer. What I'm planning to do is make it into a women's oversized blazer for me, obviously, because this blazer is going to fit right into the dark academia style. It's got the brown plaid, and then it has elbow patches and these fun brown buttons. Now I am calling this a thrift flip, but I actually didn't get this at a thrift store. This is my dad's old jacket, and for some random reason it's been sitting in the back of my cupboard for like 2 years now. And then I finally messaged him and I was like, can I have the blazer? Am I allowed to cut this up and make it my own? And he was like, yes. I didn't even know it was still there. Even though he's given me permission to have it and make it my own, I'm still really scared that I'm gonna muck it up. I don't think this blazer has any sort of particular sentimental value to my dad, but because it is my dad's, it now has sentimental value to me, so I really don't want to muck it up. But I'm gonna try my best and I think we should be okay. So the things that I need to fix on this blazer, first of all, it has massive masculine man shoulders on it, so I definitely need to bring those in, and I'm also going to take the shoulder pads out of it just because I'm not really vibing that shoulder pad look. Now the sleeves do look really long on my arms, but I think once I do fix the shoulders and cut some fabric off the shoulders, they're actually going to be the perfect length for me, so I'm not going to need to shorten those. And that's actually a good thing about taking a men's blazer and tailoring it to me, is that the arms are actually going to be long enough, because I struggle with that with jackets and blazers. I'm also planning to take the sleeves in, but I don't want to take them in too much because I still want that oversized look, and also because obviously I'm going to be wearing this in autumn and winter, so I do want to layer stuff under this. And then the actual size of the blazer is obviously quite large, so I will have to take it in at the sides. Not too much, as I do want that oversized look, but yeah, it definitely has to come in a bit. And this is where it's going to get tricky with the lining. I know it's going to be on the inside, so the lining isn't the biggest issue, like nobody's going to see it. But with projects like this, I find that if the inside looks good as well as the outside, then you feel nicer wearing it. And then lastly, the length, it's fine. It's actually perfect. It's exactly the length I want it, so I'm not going to muck around with that at all. Alrighty, first thing I need to do is unpick the sleeves and take the sleeves off, and then take the shoulder pads out, and that way we have a base to work from. The sleeves are off, shoulder pads are out, so that is looking a lot better. Here's the sleeve, obviously inside out. It's still connected to the lining. So what I need to do is try this on, see how much I want to take it in and pin it along. Hi, this is the look everybody's wearing on the runway this season. It's hot. I tried it on and worked out how much I think I want to take it in, so obviously I've marked that. Then I've unpicked the lining here. I'll take it in on this side, and then I'll have to take in the lining as well, obviously. I think I'm just gonna leave these tacked together here where the buttons and stuff are, because that's just gonna get really crazy trying to put that back together, I think. It is the next day, hence I'm in a completely different outfit. I decided to stop after doing the sleeves last night. There is the sleeve. I didn't shorten it at all, but it is a pretty good length. It might end up being slightly long on me, but I would rather that than short. But now I think this is where it's gonna get tricky. What I need to do now is figure out how much of the shoulder I want to take off. I did do a little baby pin there. I'm gonna be taking probably about 2.5 to 3 inches off. And then I'm also going to take in the sides slightly. This is where I'm scared that I'm going to muck up, because if I take in the sides, that's gonna make the armhole smaller, which is good because I took the sleeves in, but I can't make it too small or too big or the arms won't fit around. Wish me luck. I've kind of figured out how to do this. This is the inside. Isn't she pretty? There's a seam along here and I've just unpicked underneath, and obviously there's a seam along in here too. So what I think I might try and do, unpick this along here, and then I can literally just cut from here what I want and sort of like stitch them together. The problem is there is this pocket here on the outside. I don't want to muck around with this pocket here. I'm cutting from here and matching this seam over. Really hope this works. I am going to take fabric off this side. There's the pocket underneath there. Basically, I need to like cut along here and then match that to come like so. I've taken in the sides of the blazer now and look at me go. Here it is now taken in. Still oversized, obvi, and because of the length, it's definitely more like a coat blazer rather than a jacket blazer, but I'm really loving it. Now, next thing, pop on the sleeves. Once the sleeves are on, then I need to fix the lining. I have put the sleeves on and now it's time to work on the lining. Where I cut it out here, I have sewn this up. What I'll have to do is just hand sew along the bottom. I've actually figured out that I probably can do the sleeve by machine before I hand sew the bottom. This might be twisted, but I actually think it's going to be easier to sew it, turn it inside out, see if it's twisted, rather than try and turn it inside out with all these pins. It worked. I don't know, the lining is looking pretty good. I will just hand sew down here and then I think it's done. The finished blazer. It still has that oversized fit that I was going for, but not so massive. I also really like that the sleeves are long enough for my arms, which is very hard for me to find in women's blazers, and also that the shoulders are wide enough, because that is the worst when something is too narrow on your shoulders all day and your shoulders end up aching by the end of the day. Very, very happy with how it turned out, and I'm also like really proud of myself with how it turned out, especially with the lining of it, because I did want that to look good and it's turned out really well. There's only one little baby mistake that I can see that I've made, and that is on the back of the right shoulder. It seems like there's like a little crease where it's accidentally caught and made a little wonky bit, which is a bit annoying. I'll just have to go and unpick that and redo that little bit. Overall, considering that that's the only real mistake that I've made, pretty happy. This blazer is gonna look so cute when styling my little dark academia outfit. Stay tuned for the dark academia video. As I said, that is coming up on my channel really, really soon. So please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell so you don't miss that video when it comes out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.
Oh no, I gave my heart away, went a bit too far.